Nonzi Clara Wojtkowska. Je stage name yangu Clara Anna Rosa. Ja ndagajarwa ku Germany, Göttingen. But handibe ku Germany, ndinova ku Poland. Vabereki vangu vakaenda ku Germany ku Shanda. So I was there for a few weeks. Yeah, so I've had a very, my life has been moving. I've moved around a lot in my life. Yeah. Yes and no. I'm working at UZ. I'm on a U.S. Scholar Fulbright grant. Yes. So I'm a guest visiting lecturer, researcher, and artist. Mainly artist. Yeah, ndiri artist. I do all sorts of music. I mean, I really like music like what Guevedi is doing. You know, I play mbira and violin. I sing. I like traditional music. I like traditional music and traditional singing, both here and in Poland. Because I've gone to a lot of school, I have a lot of opinions about education. So as much as I've gone to a lot of schools, I've spent a lot of time learning outside of school. So I did my bachelor's degrees in music and literature, and then I did my master's degree also with a focus on literature and history. And then right now I'm actually currently a doctoral student with the University of South Africa, and I'm doing my thesis on star mythologies. So, but education is like, it's a lifelong also passion journey for me, because to really learn the truth is it's a challenge, you know. We are told a lot of things and then we're told, but actually that's not true, or that changed, or so on. So so I've done a lot of research and a lot of searching, especially for stories, for old things, for old myths, for old ideas, for how did people before us, how did they live well, like live, you know, from the heart and with the heart. And that's really what inspires. We are 7. From my father's first marriage, they were 2, and then my mom, who was the second marriage, they're 5, and I'm the 3rd or the 5th, depending on how you count. You know, pa ndakauya pekutanga ndakanzwa chete. Ndakadzidza mbira, ndakanzwa, yeah, and I observed, I think, ndakanga ndisizive kana vanoda kunzwa violin. You know, inini ndanyara mbichana, like I can be very shy, and I wasn't sure, you know, I wasn't sure if violin, if it intrudes, or how the two would come together with mbira and violin, or all those things. And then I can't remember where it started, but you know how musicians are very easy, and that's what I love about being a musician, is that you get together and people say, you know, let's do that, or let's play that, or let's pull out that instrument. And then it turned out that violin goes so well with so many things, and I felt very welcome by a lot of people, and appreciated, actually, even for the sound that the violin creates, and that comes together with the mbira, with singing, with ngoma, with a lot of other instruments. And so yeah, so that's, you know, and then when you meet one person, you meet other people, you know, like these guys, I heard about them through Clive Jonga, who's a reggae artist, and who I worked with on the theater play Nzara, and we did music for that together. Kasaruza kutamira ku Zimbabwe, kugarapa. Asi muna 2019 daga Buda, uye corona yakatanga. Saka ndazodzoka muna December gore rakapera. So now I'm here. Pa ndakanzwa Shona pekutanga. Ndakanzwa mitauro wakanaka chairo. Like I don't know. I think because ndiri musician. Saka Ndinofarira izwi, Ndinofarira sound chet. And ndaka ini ndinofunga kuti Shona yakafanana nePolish, mitauro wangu. But now I think just Shona chete, you can hear in the sound that it is a very deep language, you know, and when you're a musician, you hear you hear the sounds and you hear like it just touches something in the heart. So even before I had any ideas about being in Zimbabwe or anything, I remember the very first time I just came for a few days, and I was trying to write down words. I felt like there's something I want to learn this thing, even though in my head I was thinking, no, why, how? It's impossible. I have a hard time with languages, actually. Languages are not my strength. Więc słyszałam najpierw o tej grupie muzycznej Gwevedzi od mojego przyjaciela Clive Jonga. Powiedział mi, że grają bardzo duchową muzykę, więc chciałam z nimi się spotkać, może trochę pograć i bardzo jestem szczęśliwa. Ndinofarira chaizvo. Kuti tasangana nasi. Ndinofarira kutamba. And yeah, I like to dance. Kuverenga, kutaura neshamwaridzangu. I'm a social person. I like friends. I like friends. I like dancing. I like reading. Yeah. Ndakasangana ne Hillary pa theater in the park. Ndakaenda ku theater in the park kudzidzisa violin. So I had the violin, and he said, "Anzi, inini Ndinofarira violin chaizvo," and he had the group, and so I pulled out the violin. It's like musicians, I pulled out the violin. They started dancing, and he said, "We're doing a show. Maybe we can have some violin on some of the songs," and that's how it started. A lot of people ask me about that because they think that our cultures are so different, but. Inini ndaona yakafanana chaizvo. So, ku Poland, what are the important things? Muri, muari, tsika, and and mainly just, and also upholding connections, upholding relationships, doing things in a certain way that is constantly being respectful to life, because I can't say only people, because we respect nature, we respect the earth, we respect our history, our culture, and of course there are lots of there are things involved with that. And I think with Shona culture, it seems to me, again, Polish culture, it's the same. We are peaceful people. And what I love about Shona culture is also it's that emphasis on, people and respecting people and constantly being in a web of relationships, constantly building relationships with people, with places, with with ancestors, with just that kind of understanding of life also as a spiritual journey. And I think we share that. Yeah, I wake up in the morning. This is a difficult question. I wake up in the morning. I do my meditations, my prayers, my exercises. I wash my dishes. I eat something. I make coffee and tea. I drink both. I go to the office. I work in the office. Maybe there are some meetings, maybe there are some rehearsals, maybe there aren't, maybe I have to go somewhere, maybe I don't. I do a lot of writing. When I'm not doing anything else, I'm probably writing, probably practicing, probably recording something. So it's a lot of making connections, because also I'm working on with a lot of other people at the university as well. We are doing a festival. I make things long. That's who Clara is. I think that this place is just teeming with talent. There's so much talent here, and it's so it wants to be heard, and I really hope that all of the really amazing talent here is heard all over the world. which is what we are working on. Because yeah, the musicians here, the artists here, they're incredible. So my favorite place is Great Zimbabwe. I think, yeah. I like to go and be in nature and, you know, sit on the rocks and lie there, and I don't know. Yeah, I just feel really good. I feel really good in nature. Oh, they're really wonderful. Yeah, they're really wonderful. I'm very moved that they are willing for us to travel together in the imagination, that they're open, because they could very easily just say, you know, I don't want to work on these things. I don't want to, you know, anytime a teacher and a student is not really a hierarchy, it's a partnership. You hold hands and you say, okay, are we going in the same direction? And they've decided to give me a chance. So Ndinofarira chaijo kuenderera mberi navo, yeah. Vachauya ku Zimbabwe. Vachauya because of what I said. They were very, yeah, you know, I said there's this beautiful country of Zimbabwe, and especially my friends, they're very beautiful people. They said, you know, we want to go see. So I'm hoping that they come for the festival this year.
We started hearing about kutaura, and we saw a first time in 2019 by Zimbabwe Theatre Academy, paita graduation yavo. So we takangosangana vatangomoresana, then there was no further conversation. Then recently, I think 2 days ago, a friend akasangana naye. Then we have a concert which we are having tomorrow at theatre in the park. I'm invited kuma guitar. Then she was like, do I bring my violin? Then the friend called ajiti ndasangana Clara angajiti ano ouyere violin. That's when we told him that she can come kuriesa if she can. Then she came today. Do patazo sangana nae finally.
I met Clara, I think 3 or so years ago. She invited me over to her play Nzara, which was showing at Theatre in the Park those days. And I was really fascinated by the way she handled her art. I mean, she introduced me to something called ceremony theatre, and for me it was very, very new. But I must say she is a very, very beautiful soul, a very, very interesting artist. You know, someone who is always dedicated, someone who is committed to her work. And I love working with her. The way she'll be playing the violin, the music, it took me to a place, we can call it a dark forest, right? Where you'll be moving, which one has Zakawanda, and everything.
because Clara zvakandidzidzisa, in to me personally, she taught me how to imagine things, even be it on set or off set, because zobatsira kuti unzwisise in terms of characters in acting, because inini ndikuita acting at school.
Most of us from ZTA share a lot of things with Clara. She's not someone who's like very strict. She's someone who is open, and besides school we always share personal stuff, and I can say that her lectures and the process of her lectures is very helpful, and we gain a lot of things from those things, because she's not hard in any way.
The first week of February, generally I found her a person who's been helping me in my life through the journeys that we go through, our imaginations, because she's taught me that there are some things that I cannot control in my life, but through the imagination process, there are things that I can actually get to say, like, I cannot control this in my life, so rather I can do something about it in the imagination. She goes beyond limits just to try and make everyone feel comfortable. Besides the fact that she's not Zimbabwean, Clara tries her best to fit in with the others. Clara is a person that everyone looks up to. Like, she doesn't select people because you guys are black, I'm lighter than you. She fits in with everybody, which is something that we all enjoy.
Between us, distance shows to put our faults on trial. Now we're dark out, is I'm all alone. Don't you let it take your life. Hey, don't be where you go. I know you don't put up a phone. Sing out, sing out. No, I know. Should be here. Who forget the way? Shani not the money who was all young and simple. That's what they put in a room. The Annie goes, our Kanika, Sita, Anna, Yambo, and Lady. Ndinofarira,